HIV is something to be laughed at, Kyle? Well, let's just see how funny it is now, asshole.
What's going on, you comedy connoisseurs, and welcome back to the channel. You might love him, you might hate him, but deep down you're morbidly fascinated by him. Eric Cartman, the fat kid from South Park who made supervillains look like Boy Scouts.
Damn it, why hasn't it shown up yet? Dragon Wind to faggot, come in, faggot.
This is faggot.
We're talking about a level of evil so profound, it warps the very fabrics of reality. Forget your serial killers and dictators. Cartman operates on a plane of existence where video games and KFC is king.
Bathroom! Bathroom!
Oh, that's a big boy, isn't he?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
He's not just a bad kid, he's a burgeoning sociopath, a master manipulator, and a walking, talking ethical dumpster fire. Today we're diving into the absolute depths of his depravity. These aren't just Cartman being a jerk moments. Oh no, these are the top 5 times Eric Cartman went so far, he made us question if he secretly had a demon living inside.
You bitch!
Oh, thank you, Eric.
Thank you. Big nose cake!
Well, I think we can all put this behind us now. Piss out my ass!
Yeah! Piss out your ass right onto Kyle's mom's fat fucking Jew face!
These are the moments that made us, even the jaded South Park viewers, gasp, cringe, or even made us laugh with a touch of horrified disbelief. Kicking off our descent into Cartman's dark soul at number 5, we have an episode that proved he could even weaponize prejudice on a terrifying scale. Now, Cartman's anti-Semitism is a constant ugly threat throughout South Park, usually directed at Kyle, but here he took it to a whole new disturbing level. After watching Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ an astonishing 34 times, Cartman becomes convinced that the film proves all his hateful stereotypes about Jews. Instead of keeping his bigoted thoughts to himself, he decides to organize the masses. What starts as a fan club for the movie quickly morphs into a full-blown, chilling, accurate depiction of a neo-Nazi rally. Cartman, dressed in a brown shirt and armband, leads his oblivious followers in chants that are clearly Nazi slogans, which the town people hilariously misunderstand as aromatic or just enthusiastic religious fever.
What does that mean, dear?
Oh, I think it's Aramaic. You know, like in the movie. Ooh, Aramaic, cool.
He manipulates their religious zeal into outright anti-Semitic hatred, culminating into a mob marching on the local synagogue. It's Cartman moving from a playground bully to a frightening dictator, a testament to how far his manipulation can reach. At number 4, we have an act of medical terrorism so audacious, so utterly vindictive, it shocked everyone. Cartman giving Kyle HIV.
Kyle here is infected with HIV.
What? HIV?
It took us a long time to narrow it down, but there is no doubt.
No, that's impossible.
Yeah, you heard that right, HIV. The episode begins with Cartman accidentally contracting HIV during a botched tonsillectomy, blood transfusion, and of course Kyle, after years of Cartman's torment, can't help but laugh at his misfortune. Now, while laughing at somebody with HIV is certainly not cool, nothing, and I mean nothing, justifies what Cartman does next. Seething with rage, Cartman, with the unwitting help of Butter, sneaks into Kyle's room in the dead of night. He draws his own HIV-infected blood and deliberately drips it into Kyle's mouth while he's sleeping. The reveal when Kyle is diagnosed is horrifying. This isn't just a prank.
I know, but are you sure Kyle has to be taught a lesson?
I'm not just sure, Butters. I'm HIV positive.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Is a premeditated act of biological warfare against his supposed best friend. It's cold, calculated, and utterly unforgivable, even by South Park standards. They find a cure using Magic Johnson's piles of cash, but the intent, pure unadulterated evil. Cartman literally tried to give his friend a terminal illness out of spite. That's a new low even for him. Sliding into our number 3 spot, we have an episode that truly pushes the boundary of social satire and Cartman's exploitation of serious condition. This one wasn't about physical harm, but about weaponizing social etiquette and a neurological disorder for pure unadulterated shock value. After encountering a boy with Tourette syndrome in a toy store who uncontrollably bursts out obscenity, Cartman has a revelation. He sees not a disability, but a golden ticket to say anything he wants without consequence. He meticulously studies Tourette's, convincing his mother, a doctor, and even his school that he has the disorder, despite Kyle's immediate suspicion. What's foul is Cartman's gleeful abuse of the fake diagnosis, shouting the most offensive, racist, sexist, and anti-Semitic slurs imaginable in public.
A negative number.
Dick tits! Booge, balls, bloody vaginal belch.
laugh.
He laughs as adults awkwardly try to be understanding, while actual Tourette sufferers who visit a support group Cal is forced to attend explain the real pain of living with the condition. Cartman even tries to use his fake condition to deliver a live national televised hate speech on Dateline NBC. It's a masterclass in manipulation showing Cartman's willingness to mock genuine suffering and exploit societal politeness for his own disgusting purposes. He thought he found the ultimate swear pass, and the sheer audacity of it is classic Cartman going too far. At number 2, we have the culmination of a threat that hung over Cal's head for years, making Cal suck his balls in the Imagination Land trilogy. This wasn't just physical pain, it was psychological torture taken to the absolute disgusting extreme. It all started with a simple bet in Imagination Land episode 1. Cartman claimed he could prove leprechauns was real. Cal, skeptical, bet that if Cartman could prove it, he'll suck Cartman's balls. Lo and behold, they find a leprechaun, and Cartman is immediately fixated on making Cal pay up. What makes this too far is Cartman's unwavering dedication to this single disgusting goal, even as Imagination Land faces annihilation and the government debates nuclear war.
Oh, fuck no!
Cartman's sole focus is making Cal fulfill the bet. He takes Cal to court, wins the legal right, and even when a technicality seems to get Cal out of it, Cartman finds a loophole within Imagination Land itself. He forces an imaginary version of Cal to suck an imaginary version of his balls, declaring it real within the realm of imagination, therefore fulfilling the bet. It's the ultimate act of psychological torment, the culmination of years of threats and Cartman's absolute refusal to give up on his most vile desire. The sheer dedication to make his best friend perform this humiliating, repulsive act is a truly sickening display of Cartman's boundless malice. And finally, claiming the undisputed crown as the single most deprived, disturbing, and utterly evil thing Eric Cartman has ever done, Scott Tenorman must die. If you're a South Park fan, you know this was coming. This episode isn't just iconic, it's legendary for its sheer, unpromising dark. The premise: Cartman, then a mere 8-year-old, is conned out of $16 by a 9th grader named Scott Tenorman in a pubic hair selling scheme, which follows a multi-layered, increasingly disturbing revenge plot that escalates from petty pranks to a horrifying act of murder and cannibalism. Cartman orchestrates a plan so intricate, so utterly vile, difficult to believe. He manipulates Stan and Kyle into betraying him, knowing they will warn Scott. This leads to Cartman getting Scott's parents shot and killed by a farmer, but he doesn't stop there. He then chops up Scott's parents, cooks them into a chili, and feeds them to Scott himself at a chili cook-off. The reveal when Scott finds his mother's finger in the bowl is a moment of pure unadulterated horror. Then to twist the knife even further, Cartman brings Scott's favorite band, Radiohead, to witness Scott's complete breakdown and mock him for crying. The chilling final shot of Cartman's triumphantly licking Scott's tears, declaring them tears of unfathomable sadness, cements his status as perhaps the most evil child in television history. This wasn't just dark humor, it was a psychological horror masterpiece, hidden in a cartoon, setting the standards for Cartman's psychopathic tendencies for every season that followed. He went not just too far, but farther than anyone ever thought possible.
You would most likely send your parents. And I'm afraid that when Mr. Denkins spotted them on his property, he shot and killed both your parents.
Well, they was trespassing and I was protecting myself. I have my rights. My mom and dad are dead?
I came just in time to see Mr. Denkins giving his report to Officer Barbrady. And of course, to steal the bodies. After a night...
And there you have it, folks, the top 5 times Eric Cartman didn't just cross the line. He took the line, chopped it up, cooked it into a chili, and fed it to his parents. These moments are a testament to South Park's fearless writing and Cartman's truly unique brand of evil. Which Cartman moment scarred your psyche the most? Are there other instances where he truly made you gasp? Let me know in the comments below. If you appreciate a good walk on the dark side, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into bizarre and brilliant, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. Thanks for watching, and remember, always check your chili, you never know what's inside of it.